unofficial Universal Orlando podcast is a member of the Mice Chat Podcast Network. MicePod.com. Now, discover the universe, one theme park at a time.
Welcome, Universal fans. This episode is brought to you by Fairy Godmother Travel and the Producers Club. So let's join the crew as they bring you the latest news from the Universal Orlando Resort and from all around the Universal globe.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 145 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, the internet's longest running Universal podcast. Joining me tonight is my good lady wife Tracy.
Hello.
Darren. Caca. I'm sure we'll find out what that was all about later. And actually joining us for a show, and not someone else's show, is Hunter.
I'm still utterly perplexed by what's going on Darren's end. See?
I thought it was my beer.
That's my best
just a
Raptor.
I got it.
Just a quick little heads up, guys. I had my $200 microphone kind of like crap out on me, so if the audio quality is not as good on this or the next couple shows, forgive me. Sorry about that.
They won't be able to tell the difference.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Right.
it'll just muddle my English even further.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Right, we've got a bit of housekeeping to get going on for this one that, people might be interested in. So, Tracy, do you want to let everyone know what the first one was?
Yes, we have a UK meet coming up on September the 26th. It'll be at the National Emergency Services Museum in Sheffield. Now, we're splitting it into three parts, if you like, 3 tickets. You can have a day ticket, which is recommended for families under 18s. Just the night ticket, which is 18 over only, or you can come all day. The day ticket will get you into the museum, a meet and greet with us, and maybe lunch.
Well, we'll be having lunch, so I'm sure people can...
We're not paying for lunch, though.
No.
And that will
You can buy them lunch, however.
Yeah. I'm not averse to that.
that will be ending with a live podcast. That is £10 a ticket, and you can add a ghost walk of Sheffield, which lasts approximately an hour, and that is £5 extra on top.
That's worth it.
But if you come along, if you've got a day ticket and you decide you've had fun and you still want to come on the ghost tour, don't worry. You haven't got a ticket, you can pay on the night for that.
Yeah, well, that's how it's all working.
Yeah, that's no problem. The nighttime ticket it starts from the live show. There will be access to evac.
Oh, yeah, and the ghost walk. I never put that in there.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, the ghost walk comes after the live show. Access to evac, which is awesome.
Yep.
And the pit for an unlimited time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're going to get to go through once, depending on the time that people get to go through.
Yeah,
you might get to go through a few times.
Yeah. So we have the pit, a pie and pea
They're
supper.
scare mazes in case anyone's actually wondering.
Yes. A pie and pea supper, and there will be a vegetarian option. I have specially requested that. And then there'll be, my favourite bit, a paranormal investigation of the museum, which will end at 2 a.m.
Nice.
And that ticket will cost you £30. But that includes the ghost walk.
Yeah, it's not extra.
Now, the full day, which is the day and the night, that'll be £35 for you.
And that includes the ghost walk as well.
Yes, that's everything. Yeah. It's not exclusive to listeners only, though. PUP, is it events?
Yeah.
No? Yeah.
Primrose Unknown Projects.
Yes.
Lee and Sarah.
They have a lot of people that are fans of their stuff as well, so the tickets are open to them. So don't delay if you really want to come, because
Is there a limit on tickets?
there will be, because it's not a large building.
Yeah.
And health and safety and things. So if you are interested, visit UUOPHH 2015. Think about that, because I'm not used to saying that one. .moonfruit.com. That's UUOPHH 2015. .moonfruit.com. And all the information's on there, and you can get your tickets from there as well.
Yeah. If you want to know anything else, just drop us an email at podcastuuopodcast.com.
Yeah,
And
or on the Facebook page.
We hope to see lots of you there.
We do.
Definitely.
Cool. Now, speaking of meats, we've got something else, kind of, haven't we, Darren?
Oh, yes. We are looking at having a meetup in October when Lee and Tracy come.
Yes.
It's not definite, but probably Tuesday the 27th. We're looking at a group dinner at the kitchen at the Hard Rock Hotel, and we may attempt the challenge again.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I
By
will kind
that,
of.
we mean Darren and I are going to look on it in horror.
Oh,
No,
Darren.
this time I am committing to doing it.
Yes.
Oh, you heard it here.
Yeah, I want to
Also-
do it again.
Cool.
Yes, I am committing to it. Even if nobody else does it, I think I'll still give it a shot.
Oh no! If we end up in there, I'll give it another go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This time, though, I'll remember to say, can I have a doggy bag if I don't manage
Yes,
it?
me too. And kids,
Yeah.
feed the kids the next day.
I've gained some weight since the last meetup, so I think I'll be able to tackle it this time. But yeah,
Better prepared.
it'd be really cool. Of course, Lee and Trace are on a limited vacation schedule, so
Yeah.
we're not going to be able to do all the stuff we did last time.
No, unfortunately.
And we definitely want to respect the time that they have over here, since they only get here once in a great while. But we do definitely want to meet up with the fans and have
Yeah.
something, you know. So
Yeah.
we
I
thought
mean-
that would be a pretty good idea again.
If people see us in the parks and stuff, feel free to come over and talk to us. But as far as sort of, we're only there for a week, so it's like we're trying to,
Yeah, we've got our
Yeah.
kids
and the
with us.
kids
So,
with us as
yeah.
well. Yeah, so.
But we
I
def-
am trying to talk them into another Men in Black ride through again, though, so we'll see.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Before the park closes again, that would be neat.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot better since last time.
Yes, this is true.
I see your motive.
Yeah.
Hunter, we've got some birthdays to wish for our Producers Club members.
Absolutely, the most important members and listeners of this show. So first, I want to give a happy belated birthday to Miss Brittany Dwinnell. Her birthday was on May 6th. We also have Travis, who's coming up. That's going to be on June 4th. Travis Terrell. And then we have Lee Stone, whose birthday is on June 6th. So very happy birthday to all you
Yep,
guys.
happy birthday, guys.
And gal.
And gal, yes.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Tracy, you had something you wanted to...
birthday, guys.
Tracy, you had something you
I
wanted to drop
did.
in?
I've been having quite a few friendship requests lately off a lot of people. I'm very careful who I add on to Facebook. So if you are a listener and you want to be my friend, not a problem at all, but send me a message as well so I know who you are, so I don't just ignore you. Thank you. That's it.
She's ignored me. Like,
Everybody ignores
Because you keep changing your bloody name.
I know. And
Hunter Fett.
darn me, haven't
It's
actually.
me, Darren, from the show.
Actually, he's just going to send you a voice message in the middle of the night with a.
Right, let's move on. We have a Butterbeer preference from Mr. Jordan Midson.
Hello, UUOP team. This is Jordan Midson here from Northampton in the UK. Back in November, I took a trip to Universal Orlando and was lucky enough to taste all 4 Butterbeers. So, in 4th place for me would have to be Warm. Unfortunately, when I got to try it, it was in a very weird testing stage. So what I got was very watered down. It was quite lumpy, had a very weird metallic aftertaste, and quite frankly was disgusting. If it stayed like that, I would never ever have it again. But by the sounds of it, it's changed a lot. So hopefully one day I'll get back up there and get to taste what everyone else is raving about. In 3rd would have to be ice cream. Now, maybe it was my serving. However, I found the flavour really weak and didn't really have that butterbeer like punchy taste I was expecting and wanted from it. So 2nd would be Frozen. Now this is a very close second and I absolutely loved it. However, I have very sensitive teeth, which did hinder my experience of drinking it, but I powered through, couldn't finish the cup. However, I loved it and everyone in my family loved that one. So first is the original. Personally, for me, the best will always be the top of my list, and that is regular butterbeer. So my vote goes to Team Regular. Thanks, guys. Bye.
I've heard that about the Butterbeer ice cream, that it's not a particularly strong taste.
It's like a flavor stripe in a vanilla soft serve.
Okay.
All right.
So you've got like 2 stripes on either side, and it kind of swirls around. So yeah, I can understand definitely what he's saying by that. I'm going to assume his family is 100 strong at least. So we've got 100 for Frozen and 1 for regular.
No, I have it on good authority. There's him and his imaginary friend who doesn't count.
Cool. Well, we are still in need of more Butterbeer messages. I think we've only got a couple left. So, Darren and everyone, how can people get in touch with us?
record us an MP3 letting us know who you are, where you're from, and email them to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com.
And alternatively, you can go to speakpipe.com/UUO podcast on your computer, phone, or other mobile device. And as long as you have a microphone, very handy tip, record them there and they'll come straight to us.
Cool. Right. We expect lots in, especially it's coming up to the summer months, so we expect everyone to be out there.
Drinking lots of regular.
All of them.
Or pumpkin juice.
It is on with the news.
All right, guys, I've got the first news item for us today. It says Universal Orlando Resort has extended its ticket offer exclusively for active duty and retired members of the military, with purchase available now through December 4th of 2015. Military personnel can purchase a one-day park-to-park ticket and receive 2 complimentary days to experience the extraordinary thrills and heartwarming moments that can only be found at Universal Orlando Resort. Because when you think Universal, you think heartwarming.
Yeah.
Plus, they can also upgrade with a 3-night stay at Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort with a discounted vacation package. For more info, just go to universalorlando.com/military.
Darren, does Nina get that?
Yeah, she would.
Awesome.
Cool.
She's active. Yeah, she's active military, so.
Very
But
cool.
she already has all those benefits anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the Premier Pass, but that's a good deal. I like that they do that. That's very nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we do anything like that over here?
Probably not.
No. Oh, well. Right. The Universal Orlando 25th Anniversary Concert Series has begun. With Prince Royce and Shawn Mendes both performing last weekend. But it will continue this weekend with Pitbull, or Piebull is apparently what I've written there. I was on crack when I wrote this thing.
Oh, yeah?
It looks like the way.
He wears a giant medallion that just says 3.14.
He will be performing this Saturday, the 30th, and then Kelly Pickler will be
There with the
performing.
Ronians.
She'll be there the following Saturday on June the 6th. The 6th of June. Pickler.
So I've read a lot of places. A lot of
They're
people
so
are
laughable.
really underwhelmed by the people they've chosen to do this concert series, unfortunately.
It's just the summer concert series again, though.
Yeah, well, the problem is, you expect with it being the big 25th anniversary show, they'd get, the bands that have had the biggest draw. Like, for instance, we were talking about, Styx and Leonard Skinner and stuff like that in the past. And R. Kelly, I think, was once.
I think so.
And they've just got, hey, here's Pitbull, who performs every grad bash anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
Prince Royce, too. That's one we hear all the time.
Yep.
On here. Only on here.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope they pull something else out because we're not far away. I'm gonna make myself look like an ass again. Is it the 7th of June or the 7th of July?
7th of June.
June.
So we're very close then. And nothing been announced yet.
I plan there to be there day and date, so hopefully they got something neat going on that day.
We shall see.
Hope so. Right. Down, boy.
Tuki.
A new attraction opened at Isles of Adventure last Friday inside the old Triceratops encounter area. We've been posting pictures of the mysterious construction going on in that area, and the heavy rumours were predicting it was going to be an interactive meet and greet with a velociraptor, and apparently I can't speak anymore, which of course it has turned out to be just that. So when the attraction soft opened on Friday, the interwebs went berserk. And Twitter went from being swamped with tweets about Disney's 24-hour party, which I was getting really, really sick of, to the amazing new Raptor meet and greet. And that made me very happy once all that came in. Now, our photographer Travis and Darren were both out there this weekend, so we have lots of photos and videos on our website with more to come. So go to uuopodcast.com to see them.
I'm supposed to talk about it.
When you were there today.
Yes, it is so cool. I think they're gonna have a little problem with where they have it in the park as far as the line and everything go. Because if you're a regular visitor, you know Jurassic Park by the old Triceratops encounter. There's kind of a little, the walkway kind of splits off, and there's a little very tiny walkway path through kind of like a jungle area, right after the Jurassic Park River Adventure ride. So if you're coming from the Toon Lagoon side, and off to the right, that's where they had most of the line. Because inside the queue is only about 3 switches deep, I would say.
Right.
And about maybe 20 to 30 feet wide. So it's a very small queuing area that they have for it. I think they might have to do something to expand that out, and I think it's very possible that they can because it's only utilizing the very front area of the old Triceratops encounter. It doesn't go back in there very deep to like where the old Triceratops was. You can see it just walking around on the pathway.
Right.
So you can see the raptor, you can see the whole encounter, and that's kind of created a bit of a bottleneck there as well, because there's a lot of people just standing off to the side taking pictures of the raptor from there.
Yeah.
So that kind of jams up that area itself. But enough about logistics.
Mm-hmm.
The raptor is amazing. It is really cool. It's a guy in a suit.
Oh no! Don't
not.
spoil
I
it.
told you it's a real raptor that ate a man.
That's also very possible.
Yes.
There are legs dangling.
Yes.
But they've got the area set up so well because they've got a bunch of brush and covering, and then he actually peeks out from the broken electric fence. So you've got all the areas covered around him, like from his legs down. So you don't really see a lot of it unless you're really trying to look over and see it. So that it carries the illusion pretty well. The actor is great. He definitely has spent a lot of time pretending to be a raptor. And then the raptor handler is awesome as well. He did a really great job because he comes over and talks to you. He's like you wanna exude friendliness and happiness. You don't want to have any negative feelings when you're coming up here. The raptors can sense that. Their sense of smell is incredible.
Awesome.
And they can literally sense fear. So he does a lot of that, and guiding people one up at a time. And when he walks people up there, he puts his hand out, kind of, and the raptor like backs up a little bit, calms down, puts his head down, and he pets him on the head, and then okay, let's take the picture now. Just be calm, stand still, and then the raptor's behind you, bumping into you and everything. It's pretty awesome. And we went through one time and got like 6. The Photo Connect lady took like 6 pictures for us.
Awesome.
So we got a nice little series there that'll be going up on the Producers Club real soon.
Cool.
But all in all, just an awesome experience. It's definitely the best meet and greet that anybody has ever had in a theme park.
Really?
Yes,
So
I'm willing to say that hands down.
So you hold that above the Transformers one then?
Yeah, I do personally. Yeah,
Wow.
I think it's really cool how they have the whole thing set up and how everybody is just like, I don't know, maybe it's because it's the opening and later it'll change, but like everybody was just like, it looked like all the employees were on high alert. Like, oh, we got to be really careful with this, so everybody was playing their part really well. And it was just incredibly awesome, so.
I think that goes to what Hunter said a lot. Hunter, you've mentioned a lot about the days of just an attraction just being there now, but it has to be like an attraction in a themed land. I think it seems to be the same with meet and greets now, that you look at the Transformers one and now you look at the Raptor one. It's not just characters somewhere. They have to be in like their own little themed meet and greet area.
Yeah, well, we've seen that, for a long time. Just even look at stuff like Walt Disney World and stuff like that with how they set up their meet and greets and how they have their own little themed sections and everything like that. But it looks pretty cool. I'm not as convinced by the Raptor suit, but I guess in person, it looks pretty sweet. So I'm excited to check it out.
Yep. Yeah, you have to see the interaction between, well, first of all, the interaction between the handler and the raptor, and then just how the raptor moves. He's very convincing. He's really cool. And he'll just stop and play with leaves and that kind of thing, and just
Awesome.
He'll stop listening to the handler, and he'll have to yell at him every once in a while, and then he comes charging out and screeching at him. It's really neat what they do.
So it
That's
seems-
pretty cool. I noticed there's a lot of at least in the video I saw, I guess it's dependent on the actual person that is controlling the raptor, but a lot of arm swinging and everything like that was a little threw me out of it, but it still looks really, really cool. I'm excited to check it out.
Yeah, it seems like it's based off the new Jurassic World as well, that they're a little bit subservient rather than just being the raptors from the original films.
Yeah, they're definitely chill raptors. So
And they're not the
Raptors go.
orange and black traditional patterns, though, are they, Darren?
No, the colors are kind of muted to make it look more realistic. Derek Bergen just put on Twitter not too long ago, who wore it better? And they had the Raptor from Animal Kingdom, and then they had our Raptor. And I think our Raptor looks more realistic.
I agree.
Cool. I was just blown away by how fluid the movements were.
Well, we thought it was an animatronic, didn't we? Because Raymond was like, no, it's a man in a suit. We were like, no, it's an animatronic. It's like, oh, wow. And we're like, oh, no,
yeah,
it is
don't
a man
tell
in
him
a
because
suit.
we'll look like idiots.
Yeah,
already thinks
and those
we are.
actors are only going to get better at doing what they're doing. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. All right. Well, I got the next one here too.
I'm just going to put
Everyone.
I'm going to put my fingers in my ears
Oh,
now.
yes.
La, 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 la.
Yes. Everyone's favorite demented clown has returned, and he'll be ushering in the terrors that await us at Halloween Horror Nights 25. Absent since 2010's 20 Years of Fear, Jack Schmidt has been featured in 6 separate events throughout Halloween Horror Nights Orlando's past. He's also been featured in Singapore's event as well. All this making him the most prolific icon in Halloween Horror Nights history. That's got to be right?
Yeah, I didn't know he was part of Singapore's.
Yes, yeah, he's made an appearance there as well.
Cool.
So, fitting then, it seems that he should be the icon for the 25th anniversary. On May 19th, Universal Orlando released a video featuring Jack walking down a dark hallway before uttering the phrase, "Did you miss me?" Before a creepy smile came across his nasty painted face.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah, the makeup looks a lot better than it has in the past too. He looks unbelievable.
Well, I think what I read was he's aged and degenerated, and that's what if you look over past one, slowly his makeup's getting.
Someone posted a collage of how he's changed over the years. I think it might have been Mike actually.
It's awesome.
Oh yeah, and he's got that like alcoholic's red nose now.
Yes.
It's kind of like it's pitted and gross. Oh, it's awesome. And as part of that announcement, they also officially confirmed that there will be 9 houses, 5 scare zones, 2 shows, and twice as many scare actors than before.
Oh my god!
Yes. So that's definitely going to help out help in filling out those less populated areas of the park, I think, and just make it a better experience all around. And and I'm doing a little contest for this too. It's called the Make Tracy Cry contest.
Beg your pardon?
Yes. What I want people to do is send me in their most twisted, maniacal, evil-sounding clown laugh. And we'll listen to them all, and we'll pick a winner, and that winner is going to get something cool from Halloween Horror Nights this year.
Which is awesome.
And a jar of my tears.
Yes.
Am I allowed to participate?
You can participate, but you can't win.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's been nice knowing you. I thought you
send
loved
those
me.
over to us the regular ways. Podcast, UUOPodcast.com or on SpeakPipe.
Definitely.
Cool.
But yeah, I can't wait to come face to face with Jack. Oh my god, it's just perfect. It's just how it's fallen for us that's when we're going to be out there this year to get to do the 25th.
Mixed feelings. Mixed feelings.
Awesome.
May have to have a few little drinky poos beforehand.
I'm sure Darren will help you in that
in
that department.
Got you covered.
Made a few little drinky poos afterwards as well.
Now we just need some official House and Scare Zone announcements.
Yes, we do.
And the shows, I wonder because obviously Bill and Ted. There's a lot of
Bill and Ted will be
speculation.
there for sure because that's been cleared for another, I think they say 4 or 5 years last year.
It's just that second one's going to be interesting to see if they bring something new in or whether
Jack the musical, knowing my luck.
That will be cool.
Well, Jack did have his really cool sideshow. Yeah, they built a stage for it and everything. This was in the Carnival of Carnage year. They had a stage set up for it, and he had a show with his sidekick, which was kind of like a Harley Quinn type that went along with him, and he was basically just torturing and maiming people on stage. So I would love to see that return. And from what I've heard, I've heard the Rocky Horror will not be back. So
okay, I'm a little bit sad about that, but I understand.
Yeah, and I've also heard rumors of a lot of other mini shows around the park as well, like they did with the Scare Zone for the Purge Scare Zone last year.
Cool.
So definitely looking forward to seeing stuff like that happen again because that was very successful, I thought.
And also the Voodoo Queen was the other major one last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it only went for a week.
If you actually listen to the Last Dead Man's Digest with the audio from the Halloween Horror Nights panel at Spooky Empire, someone asked them whether we would see something like along that line of the Voodoo Queen next year. This year, and they said pretty much, expect to see something along those lines. And I know they also said that expect to see the Rat Lady back this year.
Yay! It's me.
Yep, they knew Tracy
I was like,
coming.
isn't Tracy coming? Yeah.
I actually have my hoodie on that says Crazy Rat Lady.
Yep.
'Tis me.
There you go.
Cool. Not massive amounts of news, but it's the Halloween Horror Night stuff I can't wait for. I just wanted to, because it's not long. How long have we got now till it starts? 2.5 months, 3.5 months.
Yeah, you're probably going to see it trickle out once a week or once every 2 weeks. Some more announcements coming, so.
We need them now.
Yep, we will keep you up to date as they come out for sure.
Definitely. Right, before we go to a quick ad break, it is time for another Autism at the Park with Maureen, and this time we are heading into Zeus Landing.
Hi, this is Maureen Deal with Autism at the Parks, and I'm reporting from Universal Orlando Resort for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. And today I'm at Islands of Adventure, and I'm standing out front of the Carousel in Zeus Landing. This attraction is for the entire family, from infants to grandparents. Anyone can ride this ride. The characters on the carousel are bright and whimsical and based on Dr. Seuss drawings. There are even benches to sit on if you don't want to ride on the characters. This is one of the attractions that everyone in the family can enjoy together. This has been Maureen Deal signing off from Islands of Adventure for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Awesome. Thanks for that, Maureen. And I suppose we'll take a quick break now, but join us after the break as we go on location with Gregory, and this time he is joined by Danny from thisfloridalife.com. So, off for the break. Diagon Alley is now open at Universal Studios Florida, and we know all you witches and wizards can't wait to visit. So let our friends at Fairy Godmother Travel deal with the muggles in resort reservations. They are a Universal Parks and Resorts specialist, as well as an authorised Disney vacation planner, and their service is free to you. From the new Cabana Bay Hotel to those other hotels run by a mouse, Fairy Godmother Travel can book all your Orlando vacation needs. And make sure to let them know you heard about them because of UUOP. Because every UUOP referral helps us continue to bring you the best Universal coverage. Contact them today by phone at 832-284-4002 or toll free on 888-939-642539 or go to fairygodmothertravel.com. Let Fairy Godmother Travel make your next vacation magical.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
What's up, everybody? This is Gregory with UUOP today, live outside Margaritaville. Sitting on the porch. I've got a guest with us today. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, everyone. This is Danny. I have my own site, thisphotolife.com, and I contribute to a couple other sites like Touring Plans and Orlando Informer.
Awesome. I love bringing you on today. I've been looking through your page. One that was particularly, obviously, related to what we're doing today. Margaritaville actually celebrated its 16th anniversary here today.
Yeah. Just a few weeks ago. This is actually one of the few restaurants that's part of the original City Walk, and it's still going strong.
Now, how long have you been coming to Margaritaville?
Well, I haven't actually been a parrot head for that long. When I think about folks that have been parrot heads for decades, since Jimmy's been performing for about 40 years. I started coming to Margaritaville probably about 10 years ago, and it just became more and more frequent as the years went on. And I would say probably within the past 2 to 3 years, you can usually find me here every other week, if not every week.
It's quite frequent.
It is. It's home sweet home for me. I absolutely love it. The only bad drink I think I've had here is the lime daiquiri, and it's because it's like the old school, not what you normally think of a daiquiri. It's made with powdered sugar, and that's like the original eons ago recipe for daiquiri. And it just, compared to their margaritas, it's just not as good. So I'm usually out by the Hemisphere Dancer or the Volcano Bar, and if they're busy enough, they'll have the upstairs bar open. That's not very often.
So you have your website, but you also are in the tourism industry, is that correct?
Yes, I started working in the hospitality industry in 2003. And I'm not in the nitty-gritty now in front lines anymore. But I work for a hotel ownership company. So a lot of folks don't necessarily realize that hotels are not owned by the same folks that run them, like a Sheraton or a Marriott. They can be owned by different private entities. And so I work for an entity that owns multiple hotels around the country.
So does that change your eye when it comes to the stuff you enjoy talking about?
Absolutely. I worked for Disney. I worked for Universal for a short bit as well. So I've worked in almost all the theme parks. And it's really fun when you have a knowledge of what it's like to operate a ride, I also did some time with market research at Walt Disney World, so it's interesting to think about the different studies that are done, the different surveys, the focus groups, and when you're walking around and you see those folks that are trying to get some feedback. So it's definitely a unique perspective. So my husband is at Cowfish right now. He's getting a backyard brew, which is his favorite. Now we have my husband's favorite boneless chicken bites that are showing up here, so we'll start chowing down on some bites. These are boneless chicken bites, and they're in buffalo sauce, which I like their buffalo sauce. It's not too hot, and it's not too windy.
Smell the vinegar.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of vinegar. The jerk, they also have a jerk sauce. Not that they're mean, like Jamaican jerk. And that was a little too strong for my liking.
So we were talking about City Walk, this being one of the older restaurants, one of the first phase. We're now in what we would call City Walk Phase 2.0. Some would say 3.0, but obviously we've opened a ton of new restaurants. Kind of take us through what your favorites are with the quick service and the full service restaurants that opened recently.
Well, I have to give it up to Universal for really reinvigorating City Walk. I also have to say that City Walk is what draws me to Universal more than the parks, actually. My husband and I tend to come here a lot more in the evening. And prior to being new pass holders, we would be here a lot, but it was really more about the nightclubs for us. And when things started to change and the nightclubs were starting to go away, I got a little sad because we already dealt with the heartbreak of losing Pleasure Island at Disney. It's kind of hard to go through that again. But thankfully, they kept the best nightclubs, and the restaurants that they've brought in have really been great improvements. I do think that there was a lack of good counter service or quick service options at City Walk. I do enjoy Bread Box. I enjoy Hot Dog Hall of Fame. I don't certainly make a special trip to City Walk just to go to those places, but when I'm looking for something quick, those two definitely satisfy, especially after a couple of rounds of cocktails. Hot Dog Hall of Fame comes in very handy around midnight. Antojitos was the first of the new full-service restaurants, and I know a lot of folks are big fans of Antojitos. I've enjoyed it. It's not my top pick, but I certainly see the appeal. I know that tableside block is very popular, and the live music is also a great feature. Vivo is a wonderful addition.
Yes.
I was very surprised and impressed by Vivo. At first I thought, oh no, not another Italian restaurant, but it's really good value and made fresh. It's a nice atmosphere. I love sitting at the bar and getting a glass of wine and maybe a small thing of pasta, and then I'll take the rest home. And of course the cowfish. If there's one place here at City Walk that has as big a spot in my heart as Margaritaville does, it's the cowfish.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have to say I was very fortunate to visit them during their soft opening. One of the few times that they were letting the general public in, and I got to meet one of the original owners, and I got to meet one of the chefs, and they were just so happy and proud to come from North Carolina to this centerpiece location in City Walk. I mean, they couldn't ask for more prime real estate.
Yeah.
And certainly they've had some kinks to work out. They're not used to as big of a location as they have. They're not used to having as many orders as they've had. They've made some changes to try to make things go a little more smoothly. I can say I personally have had nothing but fantastic experiences there. And I certainly encourage folks to go check it out.
So is there anything missing from City Walk? We obviously know something is coming to replace that big gaping hole in the wall. Is there what do you want from a new venue that we don't currently have?
I do think that although NBA City is here, and I'm looking right at it, with the closure of NASCAR Sports Grill, there is a need for a good sports bar. I do think that is a staple of a nighttime entertainment area. Whether or not I personally am a big fan of the sports bar atmosphere, it certainly draws a lot of business. Without getting too down in the dumps, NBA City just has not cut it for me. I've tried multiple times. I just don't find the food or much of anything really to be that great there. So I hope that the rumors of a NBC Sports cafe type experience are true. I personally, again, am a nightclub fan. I know I'm in the minority there, however, so I'll settle for the ones that we have left because they are pretty great. If I had it my way, I'd have another one or two nightclubs open back up, but that's just me personally. There's not a whole lot of great shopping destinations as well, so I think that having one or two really unique shops would also help balance out the mix here.
Everything Universal has done on their own has been fantastic, so that's obviously what I wanted to see them flex their own muscle and create their own menus, and as opposed to licensing out these other brands. Not to say that there's no place for a Margaritaville or a Hard Rock, but they've shown us what they can do with these new properties that they've created on their own, and that's what I want to see more of.
That's very true. It would be nice to see them.
Counterpoint to your loving of nightclubs. Anything that can, I don't know, transform and be both. There needs to be more daytime options. So I'd like, they kind of took away Latin Quarter for Antojitos, not really a nightclub anymore, but still somewhere you would go at night and drink and have that party-like atmosphere without the say, maybe not dance quotient, but
I'm a dancer, so I'm
maybe
partial.
Maybe some of these locations could have a daytime component. I would love to see something with the Red Coconut Club. I think you could do some really cool daytime stuff with it. And then at night, leave it just as it is. It's a great club. Really enjoyable. Love the live music. Great stuff.
I wish they played a little later into the night. They usually stop around 11. That's when I'm really getting dirty there.
It's just getting started at 11.
It's one of the things I like about Margaritaville is the live music. They have it both out here on the porch of Indecision and inside on the stage inside. The lot of great performers come and go through here. They even had, when Jimmy was on his Welcome to Finland tour, which was 2011 to 2012. That's when I saw Jimmy for the very first time. His opening act, Elo, who is from Cape Verde, was here performing for a couple of shows around the dates that Jimmy was doing his Orlando concert. So it was pretty cool to actually have Jimmy Buffett's opening act here at the Orlando Margaritaville Cafe. It's pretty neat.
Parked across from Margaritaville is the plane. I don't think a lot of people spend any time knowing the significance of said plane.
So that is the actual hemisphere dancer. She's absolutely gorgeous. I'm probably going to put my buddy JD Spratling to shame here by not having the entire history rolling off my tongue here, but what the hemisphere dancer is known for the best is Jimmy Buffett's song Jamaica Mistaka, which tells the story of when Jimmy was flying the hemisphere dancer into Jamaica, and it was shot at by the Jamaican authorities. And there is actually a bullet hole patch there on the hemisphere dancer. You can walk up and touch it and see it. And those are the actual bullet wounds, shall we say, during that attack that is discussed in Jamaica Mistaka. It's really neat that Jimmy Buffett's actual plane, that's not a replica, that is the actual plane, is there. And I just absolutely love sitting underneath her wing, having a cold land shark. It's got a great view of all of Universal property. It's just, I feel very lucky that we get to have that spot there, the Lone Palm. Which, if I can continue being a Jimmy Buffett nerd here for a second, the porch that we're sitting on is called the Porch of Indecision, which is a play on words. In the song Lone Palm, Jimmy says the port of indecision. So we have the Lone Palm bar right there where the hemisphere dancer is, and then we have the Porch of Indecision. So if you have any interest in Jimmy Buffett songs, the Lone Palm song is a very good Orlando song to listen to.
So we don't have a lot of Twitter comments this week. At Derek Bergen, of course, mentions the nachos in his own Derek Bergen style.
Volcano nachos, man. Those are a staple. That was one of the few things that they kept from the original menu.
I mean, when you say Margaritaville, almost everyone knows of the nachos. Do not order the nachos lightly.
They're quite an undertaking.
They're huge.
The name Volcano Nachos was there for a reason.
Probably gonna mess this guy's name up. The at CP Lagman.
That's Chuck. That is Chuck.
Of course, he mentions the frozen concoctions, which I am having myself. So, delicious, of course.
Yeah, man. It'd be a crime if you come to Margaritaville and not get a margarita of some kind.
At Rays Fan 162 says if they still have happy hour, good to mention that. And the volcano eruption is always fun. It's pretty cool. Lots of sound effects, and it all drains into this massive blender. Really cool stuff.
So if I may, I'd like to address the happy hour inquiry. So that was at the Lone Palm Airport. It is no longer, which makes me very sad because I can honestly say my husband and I would not be annual pass holders to Universal were it not for happy hour. we had a fantastic one time, and we had the crazy idea to go in and get annual passes that night, and we did, and we've been annual pass holders for almost 3 years now. So they need to bring back the happy hour so they can get more silly, drunken, buzzed people to go over to the ticket window and blindly give away their money. Here, take it.
You know you enjoy drinking at Universal when your annual pass has City Walk on the back.
Very true, yes.
I used it the other day, and my friend was like, "What's wrong with your ticket?" I'm like, "Nothing. It just says City Walk on the back, not Universal." And he's like, "How do you get that?" I'm like, "Oh, you just buy it at City Walk."
Yep. In our particular case, we walked up to the Islands of Adventure window. The team member was very amused.
All right, let's knock out rapid fire.
Okay.
All right. So rapid fire, pretty easy, mostly either or questions. You answer quickly.
Here we go.
All right. So fire or ice?
Ice.
All right. Spidey or Transformers?
Spidey.
Forbidden Journey queue or Gringotts queue?
Forbidden Journey queue. I know I'm in the minority, I'm sorry.
Gringotts or Forbidden Journey as a whole experience?
Gringotts, because I think they can handle it better.
The Tri-Wizard Spirit Rally or the Wizarding Academy of Dramatic Arts?
I'm not going to say it because I'm going to mess it up, but the latter.
Celestina or the Frog Choir?
Come on, Celestina.
Wand experiences in Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley?
Diagon Alley.
Popeye's Ripside or Jurassic Park?
Popeye.
Horror makeup or Beetlejuice?
Horror makeup.
Animal actors or Fear Factor?
Fear Factor Live, because I helped open it.
One fish, two fish, or Toro and on?
One fish, blue fish, red fish, blue fish.
If I Ran the Zoo or Camp Jurassic?
Camp Jurassic, man.
Curious George or Fievel?
Curious George.
Barney or All the Stories You'll Hear?
All the stories you'll hear, baby.
Hulk or Mummy?
Hulk.
Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley?
Hogsmeade, because it was the first and I love it.
Universal Studios or Islands of Adventure?
Islands.
Vivo or Antolitos?
Vivo.
Hot dog or bread box?
Hot dog.
Cow or fish?
Fish.
Sci-fi or horror mini golf?
Pass.
Here's an easy one for you. Emeralds or Margaritaville?
Oh, come on. Fins up, baby. Margaritaville.
All right. I'll go Emeralds or Emeralds Chop Chop?
Chop Chop.
Hard Rock Cafe or Hard Rock Kitchen?
Kitchen.
And lastly, Butterbeer, chilled, frozen, hot, or ice cream?
Hot.
And that was Rapid Fire. Where can people find out more about you?
You can find me on Twitter at ThisFloridaLife. You can find me on Instagram at ThisFloridaLife. You can find me on Facebook, ThisFloridaLife, and ThisFloridaLife.com. It's pretty easy.
Branding. You got it.
Right, well, that's going to do it for episode 145. We'll be back next week, or in about 10 minutes, because the next show's going out live for 146. So for Jordan, Maureen, Tracy, Darren, Hunter, Gregory, and Danny, I have been Lee, and this has been the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Well, that wraps up another Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. Just search the word UUO Podcast. We'd love to hear from you, so if you've seen something hilarious in the parks, let us know for our Funny Schmidt segment. And if you've had a great experience with a team member, we want to hear about that too. So to get in touch with us, email us at podcast@uuopodcast.com or record us a message at speakpipe.com/uuopodcast. Please subscribe to us on iTunes and rate and review the show. That would be amazing. Not an Apple user? No problem. You can find us on Stitcher, at uuopodcast.libsyn.com, as well as many other podcast apps. And don't forget to check out our sponsors, Fairy Godmother Travel, for all your Universal vacation needs. Head over to our partner site, micechat.com, for even more theme park news, and check out micepod.com. So until next time, be adventurous.
This has been a micepod.com presentation.
MiceChat.com